WWE finally reveals Liv Morgan's return date. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Earlier this year, on the June 16th episode of Raw, Liv Morgan injured herself during her match against Kairi Sane. Now, having successfully undergone a shoulder injury, Morgan is reportedly on her way back. Tonight, on the August 4th episode of Raw, during an interview segment with Byron Saxton, the reigning World Tag Team Champions, JD McDonough and Finn Balor dropped the latest update on Liv Morgan's return date. Liv is rehabbing, she's getting stronger every day, and she's going to be back soon, in about 6 to 8 months. With an estimated return timeline of 6 to 8 months from August, it is plausible that Morgan might make a surprise comeback at the Royal Rumble PLE and potentially achieve victory, having previously fallen short on the past few occasions. Morgan has currently been replaced by Roxanne Perez in the Judgment Day faction, who is trying to maintain Morgan's spot as one of the faction's pillars. Rhea Ripley gets honest about her real-life relationship with Liv Morgan last month. During an appearance on Al-Anoun's Wrastlin', Rhea Ripley opened up about her real-life relationship with longtime nemesis Liv Morgan. So Liv is someone that I love deeply. Our feud that we've had in WWE has gone on for so long now, and I feel like every time we come back to it, we don't get to touch on everything that's actually happened throughout our careers together, she said. This goes back to NXT. She gave me her NXT locker when she left to join the main roster. We've always had some sort of connection. So to be able to go through and have this continuously long story that sort of gets threaded together, but then forgot about, but then threaded together, it's really cool to see it all come together in the end. Especially knowing how many problems there were with it and how many ups and downs with the injuries, with her getting injured the first time. That kind of threw everything for a loop, and it screwed up the story, which then ended up with me and Raquel for a little while she got better. Then I went on to do other things, but when she came back, she targeted me, but then I got injured. And it's just like a repetitive, vicious cycle of things fucking up. And us getting our shit together and like making it into the best that we could, which was really cool to see. Finn Balor provides update on Liv Morgan's WWE return plans during this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. WWE fans received some encouraging news about Liv Morgan's recovery, courtesy of Finn Balor. The Judgment Day member suffered a serious shoulder injury on the June 16, 2025 edition of Raw during a match with Kairi Sane. The injury occurred early in the bout when Sane executed a single-leg takedown, causing Morgan to land awkwardly on her right shoulder. The match was halted immediately as Morgan was seen in visible pain and was quickly escorted from the ring to receive medical assistance. Michael Cole later confirmed that Morgan had dislocated her shoulder. Since then, Liv Morgan has not appeared on WWE programming, and Roxanne Perez has temporarily replaced her in the Judgment Day in her absence. Liv Morgan is expected to return after 6 to 8 weeks. This week, Byron Saxton caught up with Finn Balor and JD McDonough on Raw for an update on Liv Morgan's condition. Balor reassured fans that Morgan is making steady progress, explaining that she is healing, getting stronger every day, and getting closer to her return with each passing day. However, Balor also cautioned that a full recovery is still several months away, estimating that she'll need another 6 to 8 months on the sidelines. Based on this timeline, Liv Morgan could be targeting the Royal Rumble event for her highly anticipated comeback. Lot of ups and lot of downs, but on the upside, Dirty Dom is still the Intercontinental Champion. But on the downside, the girls lost and Liv is still out hurt. But it's not all bad because Liv is rehabbing and she is getting stronger every day. And she is going to be back soon in about 6 to 8 months. And Roxy and Raquel, let's face it, they're a new team. They are still growing and still learning. But lucky for them, they are learning from the best tag team in the world, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, Balor said. Prayers up for WWE superstar Liv Morgan. Finn Balor has provided an update on Liv Morgan, and it's not good news for WWE fans. The star has been absent since an injury put her out of action. Dominic Mysterio has been quite alone in Judgment Day, although Roxanne Perez has made overtures of supporting and helping him. Liv Morgan's absence has left the star in his matches mostly by himself, without outside distractions from other members of the group, something that was always the case before. Unfortunately, fans will have to wait a lot longer for Liv Morgan's return. Now, Finn Balor has provided an update as to when Liv Morgan will return. Byron Saxton interviewed the star during a break on WWE Raw. There, he revealed that the good news was that she was rehabbing and getting stronger every day. He also said that she would be back soon, but that soon was not quite soon enough. The star is still out for another 6 to 8 months thanks to the injury. This means she will be missing the rest of the year. On the upside, Dirty Dom is still the Intercontinental Champion. But on the downside, the girls lost and Liv is still out hurt. But it's not all bad, because Liv is rehabbing and she is getting stronger every day, and she is going to be back soon in about 6 to 8 months. And Roxy and Raquel, let's face it, they are still growing and still learning. But lucky for them, they are learning from the best tag team in the world, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Liv Morgan was injured in a freak injury in WWE. Morgan's injury did not occur in a perilous spot. It was miserable, as during a match with Kairi Sane, she was simply taken down to the ground with a hold. She fell with both arms bracing for it, but her arm was injured as a result. She was left with a dislocated shoulder. Balor has gone through a similar injury before, and it took him more than 6 to 8 months to recover and return to the ring as well. Dominic Mysterio says he would give up chicken tendies forever so Liv Morgan could return earlier from injury. Dominic Mysterio is willing to sacrifice so Liv Morgan could come back from injury sooner. Dominic Mysterio says he would be willing to give up chicken tendies so Liv Morgan could return from injury sooner. For the past few weeks, Morgan has been out of action with a shoulder injury and has been replaced for the time being in the Judgment Day by Roxanne Perez, who also took over Morgan's reign as WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. While speaking to Stay Busy in a new interview, Dominic was asked if he would give up chicken tendies forever if it meant Liv Morgan returned from injury quicker, with Mysterio mentioning he would if he still had other options for chicken. WWE SmackDown star to challenge for Dominic Mysterio? Intercontinental title? A WWE SmackDown star has Dominic Mysterio and his championship in his sights following the events of SummerSlam. On August 3rd, Dominic Mysterio retained the WWE Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles in a match that features many tributes to the late Eddie Guerrero. While the feud with AJ Styles may not be over, Dominic Mysterio was able to defeat Dragon Lee with the help of a number of El Grande Americanos on the post-SummerSlam episode of WWE Raw. It's not just Styles who has his eye on Mysterio, however, with another WWE star seeking to take down the Intercontinental Champion. Responding to the official WWE Twitter account, declaring that Mysterio was, and still, the Intercontinental Champion, Carmelo Hayes retweeted the post, adding his own message that a former NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes, was called up to the main roster in the WWE Draft of 2024 and would be assigned to the SmackDown brand. With Dominic Mysterio being assigned to WWE Raw, his last televised appearance on SmackDown took place in February 2024, where he teamed with JD McDonough in a losing effort for Judgment Day against New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. Mysterio has had regular dark matches at WWE SmackDown, however, with his most recent being a Judgment Day loss with McDonough and the USOs. Hayes was last seen on WWE Raw in June 2023, losing to Finn Balor on screen, and has had a number of dark matches on the brand, with his most recent being a loss to Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in February 2025.